Hey, good evening everyone. How are you doing? Let me just make sure my phone is plugged in properly. Oops, almost fell over there. There we go. Because the last thing I want is for my phone to go flat. That looks better. Hey Kalia, how are you? Welcome. Seems like you are the first person to join in. Fabulous. Good to see you're still awake. What are you up to this evening? As we wait for more people to hop on live, I will just very quickly share this in our Facebook groups so that more people can join in. Hey Anna, how's things in Western Australia? Must still be early evening there where you are at. Let's put this one in here. Private practice success. And let's share it tonight in our marketing group as well. Anna says, working on my website. Good job. We have been busy with similar things then tonight, Anna. Yes, it's already 9:45 here. Hey Frankie, how are you? You are still awake as well. It's 9:45. It might be past some of our bedtimes already, but of course I couldn't go to bed until having done vlog number 83 of my 90-day vlog challenge. Anna says, great, thanks Gerda. Yes, early. Kalia says, hi there. I was watching past vlogs. Excellent. Happy to watch my first live vlog. Well, you are very welcome. Very welcome. What I'm doing when I'm looking over here is I'm actually just looking at my computer because I can't see all the comments on here. It's just easier to see it on my laptop. Anna says, no, don't want them to end. I know. Yes, when I typed in 83 at the title, I went, oh my goodness, only 7 more days after today. What am I going to do after that? I have to come up with something. No, I will definitely still vlog, probably just to a lesser extent, maybe across, I don't know, different ways. I'm definitely thinking about it because I think there'll be a gaping hole in my life if I don't have this outlet to talk to people, which is awesome. Shane, hey Shane, thanks for joining me. And the reason why I'm a bit late tonight is that I was putting my 6-year-old to bed and he asked very nicely if he could listen to some bedtime meditation, which is on my phone. I played it to him and just let it play and I started working, and then I got so busy and I completely forgot to go and get it from him, and then the phone was flat and then I had to charge it, wait for it to be charged. It's still charging now, so I am here. And Anna said that she was working on her website. I was also working on Infusionsoft. Shane, you will know all about Infusionsoft, trying to put together a few things in there. And you know, electronics, IT is so tricky. And I'm one of those people that if I want to do something and I want it done now, I generally do it myself, especially if it's this time of night. And if I can't do it, I go like into this state where I've got tunnel vision and I don't do anything else until I figured it out. So who else is like that? So I'm Googling how to do this thing that I want to do, and I'm following every step and it's still not working and it's so frustrating. And then when I look again, it's like an hour has gone past. An hour has gone past already and I still haven't figured it out. So I've logged out of Infusionsoft because I think I've done everything that I should, and I thought I'll give it some time and I'll log back in again either after this or probably the best thing will be early tomorrow as soon as I sit down. Who else do we have here? I can't see everybody's names. We've got 8 people. Please say hi, say hello in the comment box and let me know that you're here. Let me know if this is also your first live stream, because normally I live stream during the day when a lot of you are out working, busy seeing clients. And please tonight, if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer any questions. Just pop it in the comments box and let's have a conversation, okay? And let's have some engagement. So the title is, This is When the Truth Comes Out. And sometimes that is late at night. And I almost feel like I need a bottle of red wine, not a bottle of red wine, but a glass of red wine. And all I have is water. I'm pretty boring. Still good water. I'm not much of a red wine drinker, but it feels like this time of the night, that is what you have for some ambiance. And you know, this is also the time of night that I often find myself reflecting on how my day was, and just reflecting on what went well, what I'm grateful for, what didn't go so well, what I should have done differently, what I can do differently. Hey Melanie, thanks for joining. And thank you so much for the beautiful card that you sent me. I really appreciated it. And it was such a surprise to get it. And it's absolutely beautiful. And best of all, it was in my colors. So thank you. That was so very thoughtful of you. Really appreciate it. Yes, and I guess when I was reflecting on how frustrated I was getting with Infusionsoft, on the inside, because I internalize stuff like that, I don't really externalize it, but in terms of my behavior was externalizing it, in terms of this dogged determination that doesn't matter what time of the day or night it is, I will figure it out, because like everybody in my house is asleep. Okay, that's why I can actually sit in my TV room for once, live streaming, don't have to hide from the kids. They're all in bed. Husband's asleep already because he needs to get up early. Our family that's here from South Africa, they're in bed asleep. I'm the only one awake, although it's probably still pretty early for some people, but in our house, you know, this is way past bedtime. And just that persistence to get it done and wanting to have that sense of achievement. And I think for me personally, over the last 10 years in private practice and having had to manage quite a number of really big challenges, especially in the early years, has stood me in really good stead. Just being like a dog with a bone, not giving up. Hey Karen, thanks for joining. Melanie says, it's my pleasure. Gerda, thank you so much. Emerald Tree Counseling Consulting has joined. Hello, welcome. Shane says, outsource the frustration. I know, I am a big advocate of outsourcing that frustration, Shane. So let me know if you still do that or who else I can speak to. I'm most definitely a big advocate for outsourcing whatever you can. The problem is that I tend to get ideas in my head and then I go, yes, that's an awesome idea. I want to do it and I want to do it right now. And that right now might be 8 p.m. at night. And even sometimes if you do outsource the next day, it might take that person a couple of days to get things done, which is also part of why I'm seriously needing a virtual assistant. And I've been finding it really hard to find the appropriate person, a person that ticks all my boxes. And but I'm not giving up. I would rather struggle a bit more and make sure that I get the right person and really establish a long-term relationship with somebody that's going to love doing this work and that's going to be as passionate about what I do in private practice success as I am, and that wants to work with me and with my team and even work with my clients as well to support them and really for us to work together in that way. Just checking here. Hey Karen, thanks for joining me. Karen, are you also from South Africa, by the way? I get that feeling that you are also from South Africa. Let me know. Yes, as I was saying, that persistence, that determination has really, you know, helped me over the years in terms of not giving up. Of course, sometimes you need to know when it is time to give up, when it is time to pivot. A lot of people sees pivoting in business as a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, and a pivot can mean changing the focus of your core services. It can be, starting a new arm in your business. So in 2013, my business pivoted by starting yourpsychonline.com. And I'm very honest when I say that that was a very slow start to that business for probably two reasons. The first one is, and I need to admit and take responsibility for the fact that I didn't give it the focus that it deserved. My focus was on the practices. Also at that stage, starting to give birth to this idea of having principal psychologists at my practice to run it, and really setting all of that stuff up, getting all of that organized, that type of thing. So my focus was still on the psych professionals. I also started to think about private practice success. So there wasn't a lot of time in my day to spend on the actual proper marketing of yourpsychonline.com, which is the online arm of my practice, of course. So I definitely should have done way more work, and it would have been way more successful. But on the other hand, I think that the market might just not have been ready for it, and I can see it really being ready right now. You would have seen there's so many primary healthcare networks that has released funding for low intensity psychological services, for online coaching and counseling, that type of stuff. So even the government is starting to recognize the importance. There's more and more funding and access to Medicare rebates being made available to people that are living rural and remote. So it's really, really awesome to see that. And I'm sure that that's going to start taking off as well. So for me, that was a big pivot in my practice as well, starting something completely new. But it is important to know, when do I give up maybe on a specific idea and do something new, or do I just pivot in terms of continue doing what I'm doing right now, adding something else. But although that is important to do, it's also important to really be very persistent and determined in private practice, because it is hard. It's not easy. It's still great. I still love it. I still won't do anything else. Doesn't matter what they offer me. Doesn't matter. I can't think of anything else that I would rather be doing, any other work that I would rather be doing. No amount of money, no amount of perks, no amount of holidays will make me do anything different, because private practice has really allowed me to live my ideal life in terms of choice, in terms of flexibility, in terms of freedom. And that is the values that is really important to me, more so than a huge paycheck, more so than having people pay for all my professional development and other people pay for my travel. I don't rely on other people to do that stuff for me. I like the independence. I like knowing that I'm responsible for that, and that I can actually do it, and that I am doing it, and I don't have to ask anybody's permission. I don't have to wait 6 weeks for a PD thing to be approved. And if I want to change a policy in my practice, I can. I don't have to put it through 10 layers of red tape and bureaucracy. I just won't be able to do that. Well, I will be able to, because I'm a very structured person, but I just don't want to. Why would you want to work in an environment like that? Private practice is just so amazing. There should be more people in it, which is why I do what I do. Okay, let's see, who do we still have here? Hey Hannah, how are you? Congratulations on the new location and the new site that you've purchased. It looks so pretty, really, really nice. And what an exciting process, having to go through doing the renovations and fitting it out. It's so exciting. Congratulations, Duns OT. You guys are doing really, really well. Alrighty, so do you guys have any questions for me tonight? Anything that I can answer for you related to private practice, anything related to private practice, I'm happy to answer it for you. all I need you to do is pop it in the question box or comment box, and then I can let you know. There we go. Any questions? Let's refresh that so I can see if there's any more comments. If you're anything like me, it is probably tricky typing in stuff on your phone, because I'm thinking some of you are probably in bed already. I personally like to type just things straight onto the laptop. Just makes it so much easier. What's going on here? Anna says, I really want to do your online marketing course. When can I start? Yes, Anna, that is some of the stuff that I'm currently working on Infusionsoft, because so with the online marketing course, you can basically start with the pre-work at any time. Okay, so during the pre-work, what happens is I send you a assessment questionnaire, which is a pretty full-on questionnaire. It's the same questionnaire that, well, very similar, 90% similar than what the people do that attend my masterclass weekend workshop. I send that to you, you send it back to me, and I then complete your table of private practice development. So with the 5 levels across all the 15 markers, so that you can see exactly where your practice is at. You get that back, which then becomes your blueprint to tell you where you need to implement stuff in your practice. So that's all part of the pre-work. And then the actual 8 modules and 8 weeks of training start. But we do that together as a group. So you can start the pre-work at any time, but the group work in terms of getting together once a week via webinar, it's normally on a Thursday afternoon. Currently, I just did the webinar this afternoon, and we were in week 6 of the 8-week program. And therefore we have a start and a finish date for the actual formal rollout of the course. I hope I explained that well. So basically the short of it is that the next round, in terms of when on a Monday all the course content gets sent out, and on a Thursday normally we do our weekly Q&A, starts the first week of August. So that's about a month and a half away. It's not that long. So that is when it officially starts, where you get the actual work, and then you have 8 weeks with me and with all your other people in the group for us to work together in a specific designated Facebook group. In that Facebook group, it's not only current participants but also past participants. So what I need to do there is just update a few things so that you can actually enroll officially. I already have 2 people's names on the list that I need to send that to, and I'm happy to add your name to that as well, and hopefully I can get that done over the next couple of days. It's been really difficult not having my VA as yet, but that's not an excuse. And of course, I've been doing the masterclass. I've had my mastermind retreat, which is full on. And next week, I'm doing the Get It Done residential retreat. And I have been arranging that without a VA. And it has been full on, but I have spoken last minute arrangements with the venue, everything today, and I'm now at that stage where I'm getting really excited about it, and that's why a bit of my other more techie stuff has been on the back burner, but I will definitely get that to you as soon as I can. Anna says, excellent, sounds like perfect timing. I did fill in a contact form. Yep. Haven't heard back because you have been working on it. Yes, I'm one of those people, and this is my recovering perfectionist. Like, I go, okay, I want everything perfect before I can send it out, and then I need to still become more mindful and aware and go, okay, you're taking too long, just send it out, take imperfect action. But when it comes to high level programs like that, my perfectionism still wants to take over, and I go, you know, this is a high level program, it's really intense, and I want to give the best. So those are all my excuses, Anna. I'm going to get on to it. I'm going to send it to you. And it says pop me on the list, no problem. Cool. Fabulous. Hey, Rochelle, how are you? Rochelle says, are you going to plan another Let's Get It Done retreat weekend later in the year? Well, Rochelle, it seems I'm going to have to, because I can't tell you the amount of people that have asked for something at the end of the year. I'm just very, very mindful that the end of the year is really busy for people. But I don't know, maybe we're always busy. I just know with school and all that stuff, you know, it's very, very hectic the end of year. So I've been tossing up in terms of whether maybe late October would be a good time. I don't know, let me know what you think. You know, before it's the end of term, before it's the end of school celebrations, concerts and dance rehearsals for end of year concerts and all of that type of stuff. So Rochelle says like October. Oh, excellent. So we're on the same page. Yes, I was thinking October as well. So that might work actually out really, really well. Anna says, I do that too good. Oh, the perfectionism, do you? Awesome, awesome. Alrighty. Fabulous. Yes, no, I'm really, really excited about the Get It Done retreat, and all I can say is there's going to be a lot of working, and there's going to be even more, a lot more eating going on. Can't tell you the amount of food that they're going to be giving us. We're going to be picking up at least 10 kilos over those for however many days. But I'm really, really looking forward to it, and it's a beautiful setting, and it's a really great bunch of people that's coming. We've got 5 practice owners coming. 3 of them have already sent me the stuff they want to work on, and I've just gone, wow, this is not just everyday stuff. These guys are like serious. So it's going to be really, really interesting, and I really look forward to it. Alrighty, I should probably start to say goodnight. It is 10:04 p.m. and I still have to switch the old brain off so that I can actually go to sleep. So I'm so glad that you have joined me live on this vlog, which was number 83. Tomorrow is Friday, pretty full on Friday. Actually, tomorrow my day starts at 10 o'clock. How lucky am I? And I call that a full on day. My day starts at 10 o'clock and it finishes at 12:30. And I'm calling it a full-on day because I've got an hour hot seat with my 90-day sprint people, and then I have a 90-minute consult with one of my 90-day sprint people, and then I'm going for an hour's massage, and then my day is done. But Anna, I promise to put the online marketing program on my agenda as well. All right, so thank you so much. Love speaking to you. Rochelle says, I'm a perfectionist too. Excellent. You guys are a treat. Thank you so much. I will speak to you again, of course, tomorrow, hopefully not this late. Great talking to you. Thanks for being with me. And remember, as always, all you need to do is say yes to your very own ultimate level 5 private practice. And I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.